Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of TED Talks, exploring 5 of the most popular presentations that have captivated millions around the globe. These talks, brimming with insights, have ignited conversations, challenged conventions, and most importantly, inspired action. These talks cover a range of topics from education and body language to leadership and motivation, offering insights that can transform your personal and professional life. Get ready to be inspired.
Sir Ken Robinson asks a provocative question. Do schools kill creativity? Robinson argues that our education system, with its emphasis on standardized testing, stifles the innate creativity of our children. He believes creativity is a fundamental human ability as essential as literacy. Children brimming with imagination enter school eager to explore and express themselves. But as they progress, their natural inclination to think differently is often suppressed. Our education system prioritizes subjects like math and science over art and music, creating a hierarchy. This approach fails to recognize how creativity flourishes when different ideas collide. He challenges us to rethink our definition of intelligence beyond IQ scores and standardized tests. Intelligence, Robinson argues, is diverse, dynamic, and distinct. It cannot be accurately measured by a single test. Robinson's talk is a call to action for educators, parents, and policymakers to rethink education. He urges us to create environments that nurture creativity, curiosity, and a love of learning. By nurturing creativity, we empower children to become adaptable, resilient, and engaged learners. Robinson's TED Talk has sparked a global conversation about the importance of creativity in education. Do schools kill creativity? Is a call to action for a world where creativity is celebrated. Robinson's legacy lives on in those inspired to challenge the status quo and transform education.
Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist, delves into the fascinating interplay between our body language and our minds. In her talk, Your Body Language Shapes Who You Are, Cuddy argues that our nonverbal communication, particularly our posture, gestures, and facial expressions, not only influences how others perceive us, but also has a profound impact on how we perceive ourselves. Cuddy's research focuses on the concept of power posing, the idea that adopting expansive, open postures, even for a short period, can actually alter our hormone levels, increase our feelings of power and confidence, and even improve our performance in challenging situations. She describes how our bodies and minds are constantly engaged in a two-way dialogue. When we feel powerful and confident, our body language naturally reflects that state of mind. We stand taller, make more direct eye contact, and use more expansive gestures. But Cuddy's research reveals something even more intriguing. This relationship between our body and mind also works in reverse. By consciously changing our body language, even if we don't initially feel the emotions associated with those postures, we can actually trick our minds into feeling more confident and powerful. Cuddy's talk is not just about faking it until we make it, though. It's about understanding the powerful connection between our bodies and minds and harnessing that connection to our advantage. By consciously adopting power poses, we can prime ourselves for success, whether we're about to give a presentation, negotiate a raise, or simply navigate a challenging social situation. Cuddy's message is particularly relevant in today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with messages about what constitutes success and confidence. Her research reminds us that we have the power to influence our own state of mind, our own feelings of self-worth, simply by changing the way we carry ourselves. Her talk has resonated with millions of people worldwide, empowering them to feel more confident, authentic, and in control of their own destinies. Cuddy's work is a testament to the power of nonverbal communication and its profound impact on our lives. Chapter 3. The Power of Vulnerability. Brené Brown, a researcher studying vulnerability, courage, authenticity, and shame, delves into the often misunderstood world of vulnerability. In my deeply personal and moving talk, The Power of Vulnerability, I challenge our preconceived notions about vulnerability, arguing that it's not a sign of weakness, but rather the key to unlocking deeper human connection, empathy, and joy. I begin by sharing my own journey of self-discovery, a journey that led me to confront my deepest fears and insecurities. Through my research, I discovered that vulnerability is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather an essential ingredient in living a wholehearted life. I define vulnerability as uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. It's about putting ourselves out there, even when we don't know what the outcome will be. It's about showing up authentically, imperfections and all, and allowing ourselves to be seen and known by others. My research reveals that people who embrace vulnerability cultivate stronger relationships, experience greater levels of empathy and compassion, and are more resilient in the face of adversity. They're also more likely to experience joy, gratitude, and a sense of belonging. On the other hand, people who try to numb their vulnerability, who build walls to protect themselves from getting hurt, often end up feeling disconnected, lonely, and unfulfilled. They may achieve outward success, but often lack a deep sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. My message is both challenging and liberating. It's a call to embrace our imperfections, to let go of the need for control, and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable in our relationships, our work, and our lives. My talk has touched the lives of millions of people worldwide, inspiring them to live more authentically, connect more deeply with others, and embrace the beauty of imperfection.
Chapter 4: How Great Leaders Inspire Action. In this chapter, we explore the power of why. My own work, How Great Leaders Inspire Action, delves into the heart of what motivates people to act. It's not about manipulating others or using clever marketing tactics. It's about tapping into something far deeper, our core beliefs and values. At the heart of this idea is the Golden Circle, a simple yet profound framework that explains how the most inspiring leaders and organizations think, act, and communicate. The Golden Circle consists of 3 concentric circles: why, how, and what. Most individuals and organizations communicate from the outside in, starting with what they do, then how they do it, and finally, if at all, why they do it. But the most inspiring leaders and organizations, those who leave a lasting impact on the world, communicate from the inside out, starting with their why. Why is your purpose, your cause, your belief. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning. How is about the processes, the actions you take to bring your why to life. What is the result of your why and how, the products you sell, the services you offer, the impact you make on the world. When we communicate from the inside out, starting with why, we connect with people on an emotional level. We tap into their desires, their aspirations, their deeply held beliefs. And when people believe in what we believe, they're more likely to become loyal customers, passionate employees, and ardent supporters. The Golden Circle is not just a communication framework, it's a decision-making tool, a leadership model, and a blueprint for building a movement. It's about aligning your actions with your beliefs, inspiring others to join your cause, and creating a world where people feel connected, fulfilled, and inspired.
Chapter 5: The Puzzle of Motivation. In the puzzle of motivation, I challenge conventional wisdom about what motivates people, particularly in the workplace. I argue that traditional reward and punishment systems, while effective for simple, rule-based tasks, often fail to motivate people to engage in more complex, creative, and conceptual work. I present a compelling case for the power of intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within, rather than extrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from external rewards or punishments. I argue that intrinsic motivation is fueled by 3 key elements: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy is about having the freedom and control over our own work, the ability to make choices and direct our own efforts. Mastery is about the desire to get better at something that matters to us, to develop our skills and knowledge. Purpose is about connecting our work to something larger than ourselves, to a cause or belief we care about. My talk is a call to action for leaders and organizations to rethink their approach to motivation. I argue that by creating work environments that foster autonomy, mastery, and purpose, we can unlock the full potential of our employees and create a more engaged, productive, and fulfilling workplace.
Thanks for watching. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and informs. These 5 TED Talks offer a glimpse into the power of human ingenuity, resilience, and our boundless capacity for growth and innovation. Each talk, in its own unique way, challenges us to think differently, to question our assumptions, and to strive for a better world. Let us know in the comments which TED Talk resonated with you the most and why. See you in the next video.